So thank you, Dave, for that introduction. I'm going to introduce Brad and Steve and then let them talk a little bit about themselves before we get into the meat of what we're going to be talking about today. So Brad, can you give a little bit of your background?
Sure, good morning. As Beth said, my name's Brad Pinchuk. I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday than hanging out with 1,200 of my closest friends. I'm the president and CEO of Hirschbach Motor Lines. We're a refrigerated trucking company based in Dubuque, Iowa. I've been with the company for 20 years. I've been in the refrigerated space for 26 years, exactly half of my life. And I had the opportunity 6 years ago to purchase half of Hirschbach with my business partner from his father. 6 years ago, we had 450 trucks. We started to grow the business organically. In the first 3 years, we expanded our business to 900 trucks. We took a pause for about a year and a half, and over the last year and a half, we've had some really explosive organic growth. We've doubled the size of the company again from 900 trucks to 1,800 trucks. And happy to say they're all filled up. But we need to hire and attract, obviously, a lot of great people throughout the organization, whether it be in our trucks or in our offices or in our shops. You walk around our office today, about half of the people weren't with us a year ago. So we've been playing a lot of rookies, so to speak, and having to attract a lot of people to the business that are coming in and really contributing nicely.
Thank you, Brad. Okay, Steve, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Sure. Thank you for having me be part of the panel today. I appreciate that. Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Hoekstra with Hoekstra Transportation. We are a short-haul regional dry van carrier located in Kankakee, Illinois. We're running 90 trucks at this time with about 800 trailers. 60% of our drivers are home weekly. They're running circuitously through the Midwest, so they're home just on the weekends. 40% of our drivers are home every night. About 90% of our business is food and beverage related. We obviously operate heavily in the Midwest with what we do. How we started, actually, I've been involved with the company all of my life. We started as an outshoot of our family potato farm, and we always had trucks to haul our own produce, and we had an opportunity to buy a truck with a small paper hauling business, and while I was farming, I was given that responsibility, and we had the good fortune of it being about the same time as deregulation, so it opened up a lot of opportunities. So as we kind of tried to balance the work in the farm, it was decided that I needed to focus more on the truck side, so for about 25 years we've been focusing primarily on the truck side, and while the potato farm no longer exists, the trucks still do. So, and while we were looking at some of the same challenges as far as staffing, and of course, with our size, we don't have the numbers of spots that we need to fill, whether it's in the office or the shop. We still have, it's critical to fill it with the right people, and one of the things that we have done is we've outsourced all of our shop work to a third party. So that's one of the burdens that we've taken away from the workload that we've got.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, so these guys are going to help us dive into what is called the Total Rewards Framework. This is a framework that HR professionals have used for probably at least 30 years, certainly my entire 20-year career as an HR professional. Some form of this model has been around. It's a way to really help you think about the economic deal that you are making with your employees. In exchange for their time and talents, you need to provide them with income, obviously. That can be done in a couple of different ways. The traditional thing that most people always think about is compensation. So what are you going to pay them? This is clearly a very hot topic in this industry. It has come up a number of times already. Driver pay came up several times in the previous session. On the flight down here from Chicago, I think about half of the plane was people coming to this conference. And so 3 of us in the row were all coming to the conference, and I was working, trying to get some work done, but also kibitzing on their conversation. And at least 25% of what they were talking about had to do with pay issues and pay challenges and finding and attracting good talent. So this is a really hot topic, and I thought maybe structuring it this way and getting some insights from these two in these areas might be really helpful for you guys. So there's 4 primary quadrants with the Total Rewards Framework. There's pay, benefits, training, and environment. We're going to go through each one. At the end of the whole session, we're going to take questions. So even if your question pertains to compensation, type it in, we'll get it answered at the end of it, because we want to make sure we get through all 4 quadrants before we start taking questions from you guys.